Take it up.
Steve, say it again.
Do better. Take it up.
3. I
thought you did 3 a second ago.
No one's ever done 3.
But
We've
you
known each
just
other for
did
5
3 a
years.
second ago.
It's never been 3.
But you just did 3 a second ago.
Say it again.
Try it again.
Take it up.
Be sure to leave a comment down below letting us know what you think of the show, what your favorite part was, what your favorite segment was, whatever it ends up being.
Even if we stop now, even if you stop now, if you stop watching now, still let us know in the comments what from the beginning to now you'd like us to change.
So my housekeeping was that I rewatched The Prestige.
Did you love it?
So fucking
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
It's so good. It
Yeah.
is so fucking good.
You guys, it's
It
really
really-
early, and
it
it's daylight
is.
savings
It
day.
is.
There are so many
Everyone
angry
is.
people
Yeah.
right
Well,
now.
at least it's Sunday, though.
At least
Sunday.
it's
Yeah.
Fucking prestige.
I hate daylight savings time. Every
I
year, a
do,
guy
every
screams how much
year.
he loves the prestige from 2 doors down.
You want to shoot a thing real fast of us talking?
Oh, I'm shooting.
Oh, great. Maybe like a little mini intro.
We're rolling. Yeah, go for it.
Steve, where are we?
I think Arizona.
We're heading to House of Comedy in Phoenix, Arizona. Well, are we good? Am I good here? You think that's? I'm gonna get up now.
Oh yeah, guys, look what you go.
I just learned a little bit about Arizona. Cactuses hurt.
What the? Do you see?
Oh my god.
I'm handling this quite well, but I'm in quite a lot of pain.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you pulling them out of your thumb right now?
Dude, I think that's called a jumping cactus because it pops off.
That's what it did. It's in my foot.
We've been in Arizona for 2 minutes.
Oh, that one's deep.
Ooh, no.
You feel like your skin popping as you pull them out. Oh man, it feels like I'm pulling out a tooth.
Probably none of us are gonna step on cacti.
Yeah, I might almost never accidentally do it.
Yeah.
Have Elliot sign here because you're the treasurer. Put your title and print your name and then sign it.
This is the first time I'm writing out treasurer as my official title.
Spelled it treasure.
Damn it! Okay, and then my phone number.
No, don't worry about your phone number.
What if they're cute?
No, I don't think so. Okay, so that's that.
But Christopher Nolan, Michael Caine is in every single
Yeah.
one except for Dunkirk, which I think he was just a little too.
No, he
old
played
for.
the boat.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
oh my god.
He had that famous line where he goes, "On the boat."
On the boat. Michael Caine.
On the boat.
He is transformative.
On the boat. I am the boat.
The boat.
That was in the Oscar opening ceremonies
don't
when they're
know
cutting
why
between
I didn't
lines.
think
On
about
the
that.
boat.
On
And
the
then it
boat.
cuts.
Christopher, line. Your line is.
Okay, got it.
Bah.
Thank you. Good.
And this is
Awesome.
where I
No.
do it.
No, that was more like an F sharp. We're going for a C.
Don't tell me how to do my craft, you son of a bitch.
He's like, I'm Michael
Mark
Caine.
Craft.
I wrote 2 books on acting.
And I don't know if you
I'm
know
the
this, but I'm the boat.
The band is getting back together, and we're starting a new venture, and we're calling it 1, 2, 3, The Valleyfolk. Let's do that again. Let's do 1, 2, 3, but let's do it like a little bit more somber. 1, 2, 3, The Valleyfolk. Now I want you guys to do it as if your dad left when you were young.
Okay.
And he just came back.
that.
So we just did somber,
No, I
but I
love
want to
that.
do somber
came
going.
back?
Yeah, he's back.
He came back.
So you're confused, but you're excited.
No, I'm
ready?
ready.
Confused
I think I'm
but excited?
upset because he's been gone for
Take
so
it. Just take it. Just take it.
Just take processing all of it.
Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. The Valleyfolk.
I don't know why you're laughing. This is a lot
I think
going on.
it means different things for different people because as a woman.
As a herman.
Do my wig.
I don't know where your wig is. No.
No.
It's so rude. And while I'm playing my dang flute.
It's going to be sketches, news, pop culture. It's going to be going outside for a little bit, different things all over the map.
This is the first time I'm hearing what this show is.
You've never been in
I'm
the
really
office.
excited about it. Sounds fun. I can't wait to see it.
I'm
totally
used
is.
to. I liked all the. I liked. Oh, me too, Elliot. Me too.
Absolutely, guys.
He's,
Not-
he's
Guys,
pouring us
Elliot
coffee.
just got up and
still
he's getting
saying
us all coffee.
I liked all
You're
of
doing
the.
great. You're doing so good. Oh,
Jesus, that was a horrible
Christ.
sound.
That-
That was a horrible sound.
Fuck, I think I
you
spit up.
okay?
Anyway, can somebody give me some
You
a
want a little
napkin?
rat?
I just spit up a little.
Oh, you did.
He did.
I thought it was a bit, but you did.
I spit up.
But you just spit up the cream. Your body separated the coffee and the cream.
I got a baby's digestive tract. I just spit up. It just spits right out.
Bunch of mental cases is what we are. All coming together. You know what the thing about a puzzle is that like all the other pieces fill in the little inadequate spots of the other ones. There's like a sorry piece with a Jenga block. Maybe a couple playing cards that are bent and water damaged. And Steve. And then there's a Steve.
It's just as long as a puppet can go inside of it. I don't really care.
Inside the tree?
Yeah.
Yes, I want it so bad.
Just do karaoke with us once.
I think I figured out what my karaoke song is, you guys. It's Creed's My Own Prison.
Okay.
It is. It's a great song from a great album.
Do you want to sing one line of it right now?
Yes, quarters in session. Verdict is in.
That's a really solid Walter
No
Matthau
appeal on
impression.
What's it like working with all these gross boys?
Oh, it's fine. Honestly, I don't really ever notice it, except for the farts, constant talking of poop, the messiness, the beer drinking, the burping, the outrageous attitude problems. But other than that, honestly, it's fine. We're behind a toilet, right? It's fucking glamorous.
I don't think Elliot liked my bit because it's really close to the one that he does a lot.
If you could maybe not like
Or just trademark it.
encroach upon my.
no one else has ever spit water out of their mouth. Wow. No, I'll stay away from it. Wow. I really will stay away from it.
Yeah, Elliot, I'm pretty sure that bit was first done in The Birth of a Nation. So my favorite parts of the movie.
Birth of a Nation is the best spit take I've ever seen in any comedy.
The water bit has. I'm working the point of the
No,
water
no,
bit.
you got it in
It's
it.
leading
We can do
to
the point of the
something
water. We can
for,
listen to the
like,
point of the water bit.
down the road. Like I have one last water bit that I'm gonna do, and then it'll be retired forever.
Oh
So
shit,
I
he's
have
gonna
a-
drown himself.
I have a chart.
Shit, did I ruin it?
Scientists are claiming that recent data from the Mars rover Curiosity is actually...
Take two!
Thanks for letting me sit.
Anytime. We're in a safe space.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in a closet. I want to learn to play the piano like legitimately.
Oh,
like I want to be able to like get those, tickle them whites and blacks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can you do like a little just mime piano and then sing a little Ben Folds or Elton?
Yeah, sure. She's a brick and I'm.
You know, a lot of people don't know this, but Brick by Ben Folds 5 is actually about a mafia murder. They tied bricks to her and dumped her into the ocean. A lot of people, yeah, he's
Is that
tired.
true?
He's tired of answering questions about it, but yeah.
Isn't it In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins about like a predator, like someone chasing
Alien
down a
versus
woman?
Predator. Yeah.
Did you know that Toto's Africa?
It's about Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's Billie Jean is actually about Billy Joel's jeans.
Wings that are settling in your tummy right now, those are called nerves. That's called anxieties. But you know what? We're going to take those and they're going to lift you high above the crowd, just knowing that you're on the planet doing what you're supposed to be doing. And that is fart and flute joke.
My God.
Amen.
Did you just fart when she said?
Oh, my.
Part of the prayer, Elliot. It's part of the prayer.
Where have you been during prayer?
We are, however, adults who need to pay rent. So for that reason, we need things like salaries. We need money for infrastructure to build a sustainable company so that we can do this for the long haul.
And I can't be a working man. I've got soft hands.
Oh God, I know, dude. I think the same thing sometimes. Where I'm like, what else can I do?
I mean,
You know what I can do? And I've
There's
thought
nothing.
about it. No, I've thought about it
What can you
very
do?
intensely.
Please let me know what
Are
you
you
can
ready?
do. Lee.
I can make very okay cookies. And
I've had them. They're fine.
Oh,
Hey, Chuck! Have you had Lee's Very Okay Cookies?
Why did somebody say very okay cookies?
Hello, I got oxen free.
Lee Newton's Very Okay Cookies. Very okay.
My grandmother had one and she said,
It is summer, and that means it's barbecue season. Here to help us get through it in a healthy way is our favorite celebrity chef, Dude Baguli.
Dude Magooly, everybody.
All right. All right, let's get through this quick.
because I gotta piss.
I go see my guy. It is everything.
Oh yeah.
There are no
Same. Trump.
Full therapy.
Movies.
Full therapy.
Full
yeah.
therapy session.
Yeah. So he was cutting my hair and he was like, man, he's like, I don't think we landed on the moon. And I was like, stop that. I was like, conspiracy theories, that's just internal chaos you're projecting outward to try to make yourself feel better. And he's like, no. He's like, how did they take the shot where the thing is landing? And then, long story short, I went home and I watched a documentary. I don't think we landed on the moon. Totally convinced.
I mean, I think the idea is that we maybe didn't land on the moon when we did, but we certainly have since.
You think?
No.
You think that even if the
What's the
original
point?
wait, you think
We landed on the moon.
Well, even if you I'm just saying, Elliot.
What a foolish thing to say.
Wait,
Joe.
I'm just saying if you think maybe the original
Space
moon
race.
landing is fake.
Yeah.
Do you not maybe think that since we've been to the moon?
Let me go ahead and clarify. I do believe we landed on the moon.
Real.
I do. Exactly. So, but the moon is probably real just based off like historical things because ancient civilizations.
Well, and you've seen pictures.
Cheese.
You've seen pictures.
And I've seen pictures, and therefore, and pictures can't be fake.
No.
I do believe in the moon, but it is interesting.
I believe in the moon.
I just want to clarify, guys. I definitely believe in the moon.
Oh my god,
Hold on.
I want
I'm one of
that
those
as a
moon
shirt.
truthers.
I do believe in the
it's a thing.
moon.
I do
That's
think-
going to be my new shirt. That's the shirt that I want. Out of everything that we've said,
I wouldn't be
do
surprised
believe in
if
the
there were
moon.
people that don't believe in the moon.
It's going to be Tila
plenty
Tequila.
of
100% Tila Tequila doesn't believe in the moon.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
And
she's like, shame on you for believing in the moon. And you're just like, oh.
supposed to believe this light in the sky goes away during the day?
This guy. Anyways, the topic was...
What you're saying is that it doesn't have to all just be salads.
No! Why does it always have to be salads when you got soup? By the way, I'm worth $8.5 million, but I'm irrelevant. You know, soup's a delicious and nutritious treat, especially my world-famous butter soup.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's just butter.
No, it's not just butter. It's also love.
Oh, okay.
And butter.
Okay.
But it's really exciting. It's just a lot. Who's that guy?
I'm trying to get away from Lee because it's just too much right now. It's too much. It's too much.
Oh, I know, baby.
That was a question that I wanted to throw. I know the answer.
Yeah, and like no girls allowed. And really no girls will be allowed in
For sure. There's also going to be a Nerf hoop right here for sweet dunks.
Yeah, dog. Whiskey. He's drinking whiskey.
And I think that there's basically one of three ways that this whole thing can go. The first is that what we're attempting to do right now falls flat on its face, in which case we all just have to face some existential crises, which is, you know,
Fine.
at one point, yeah, it's like
Every day.
What's one more?
Yeah.
You know, and we'll do that. It's not a problem.
Come on down to Dude's Slop Trough and get yourself the latest kids menu item. I'm talking fried wallets, baby.
Okay.
Have a
Thank you so
bite,
much.
baby.
I
Have
really-
a bite of my wallet.
so much.
Just a bite.
Length of my penis will only ever get like an honorable mention. And that's actually being generous, considering the amount of dishonorable discharges it's experienced.
There's like a community on this. It seems like you can make a rap, you can post it, and then people can. It's like a lesser SoundCloud. You know how
gonna,
SoundCloud's the
like,
new
make
hip hop
someone famous.
thing. But
Yeah.
I've come up with an alter ego on it. His name
Who are
is
you?
Dump Nasty.
Oh,
really?
fucking beautiful.
Dump
really
Nasty.
beautiful stuff.
Dump Nasty hasn't made any of his tracks public because they're all pretty inappropriate.
Would you drop one of your hot tracks right
Yeah,
now?
right.
So this is
me give you
Dump
the
Nasty's.
spotlight here,
I mean,
Joe.
Dump
This is
Nasty.
Dump Nasty's third track. I'm going to play this right into the mic.
All
Is
right.
that the best way to do it, Steve?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
It's called Finding Nemo and Sex Stuff.
Oh, okay. That's beautiful.
I know that she know that we know that we don't get up in that pussy till we watch that Finding Nemo. I know that she know that we know that we don't get up in that pussy till we watch that Finding Nemo. Girl, you're gonna lose your breath. We gonna break the bed, but first the cinematic, animatic, right down in the depths. That pristine Pixar potion really churns up my emotions. Every motion in my ocean gets a sexual promotion. That deep on baby fishy and devoted doggy daddy teaming up with dummy Dory makes my heart go pity patty. You know what I said, B? Before you get this B, I got to get my jollies with some fish beneath the sea. Before you get exotic, girl, I got to get aquatic. watch that shit on Blu-ray, DVD, and VHS. She said, they ain't released that Finding Me on VHS. I said, oh, yes, they did. Straight up put that
This is
shit
8
on
minutes
VHS.
long.
Yeah. Ninja booty bootleg, but I got that off my chest. Had my sushi, I'm not full, girl. Every bit of you is edible. Eat you up, then work that button, and then we're watching Incredibles. That we know, that we don't. Get up in that pussy till we watch that Finding Nemo. I know that she knows.
This is some turned ass trap queen motherfucking drop.
So that's dump nasty.
Oh my god! Do you write it out?
I just do it in my head and then I record it while I drive.
It's not bad. I like that you said
my
Finding
God.
Me at one point.
I liked makes my
like
heart go
you're
pity
a father.
pat.
I'd like to like.
It's really clever, Joe.
It is really clever. Also, you're a father.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, I love
love
that
it.
you've got this like amateur rap career going on that nobody knows about.
But that's the thing, you guys. It's not me. It's dump nasty.
No, I thought you were saying that's
No,
not.
but here's
that's
the thing,
guys.
I
It's
will
not
say-
amateur.
Also, I mean,
And that's where you're wrong. It's
that's
not.
Welcome back to Your World Today. Nope, messed it up. Okay, good cut. All right.
Why? I have a net worth of over $18 million.
Steve, don't ever be afraid to say something.
Yeah, for sure. Any funny suggestions? Anything? I know you're not really into like comedy, but
I hate comedy. I hate jokes.
I hate comedy.
Got it in here somehow, but I can't remember how.
yeah, this is interesting.
I think it might have went straight through.
See how we said that?
Nope, sure didn't.
Joe loses you. If Steve loses you,
I got a fan.
Yeah.
There's one right there.
Yeah, there's
Big
a.
one.
You feeling that?
Aaron's that better? Is this good? Aaron just took the door off.
Whoa! Like,
Are we going through the gate here?
Wherever you want.
All right. We're just gonna throw it down the hill.
that's basically it. We just want to come together, and we believe that there's a demand for us to come together, and we believe that because we have to.
but like personally, for me, what I miss the most about this is Joe hitting his head real hard. You gonna be all right?
I think
Oh no, Joe's next to that.
And that does us, and that does it for us here at Your World Today. I am Elliot C. Morgan, and I look forward to encouraging personal responsibility in all those who dislike me, because that shit's on them.
And I'm Lee Newton. Be sure to let us know what kind of stories you want to hear about in the comments down below. And as always, I quit.
Of course you have to quit. It's a legal thing. You can't get romantically involved with someone you work with. Now it all makes sense.
not
It's
it
like,
at all,
that's why you
in
get
any
so
way,
much
shape, or form.
pushback. It's just your career.
Can it be anyone else? Can
It's
like
very rare that
anyone
a woman
else be
ascends as
this
quickly as you do in this
on this table?
industry, mostly because you try to keep them down. I don't
Can
like
we
how
just
they
do
always
A wallet.
No sé, bonito. Big, true,
And even though I know we're very far apart, we are. It helps to think you might be seeing the bright sky. You know that?
Get into the Screen Actors Guild, you have to have a certain amount of Taft-Hartleys, which are basically certificates you get for acting in certain things.
Represented
Let
by
me take this.
15-pound
Hold on.
stones that they give you.
It's actually not stone. If you bite in deep enough, it actually is taffy.
You
which
bit
is why
one.
they call it Taft.
Taft-Hartley. Actually, that's a common misconception. It's actually called Taft-Hartley because a man named Taft-Hartley was murdered and his spirit went into a certificate, and that certificate became the first ever Taft-Hartley certificate.
Oh, well, that's also wrong because it's actually based on President Taft. He also wanted to be an actor but was murdered. So in being murdered, a knife was plunged into his heart, and it was actually first pronounced Taft-Heartbleed.
The pronunciation actually later changed in the 70s because it became inappropriate for people.
Inappropriate for people.
I'm a little hungover.
So, this is a circular saw. Okay?
And why is it called that?
Well, I don't know. Probably because, I'm assuming because of the shape of it.
I'm Johnny.
Steve Zaragoza, and this is not worth what I'm doing.
And it was this moment that I realized I had truly become a man. Not when I got like hair on my balls or anything.
Nailed it, Steve.
Yay!
Steve, you did it!
From Bad Ape Gleason. Long ago, I asked a question in the Table Talk days that never got picked, which was, what fetish do you find interesting in theory but not practice? Also, Steve, do a collaboration with the Childhood Remastered podcast. They need to review The Muppet Show.
Okay, well, first of all, that's why we never chose your topic. A lot of times, like, really, like, kind of, like, uncomfortably filthy or potentially, like, disgusting answers, fetish type questions wouldn't make it through the Table Talk filter. So yeah, that's probably why your Table Talk question never made it through. Luckily, we run this show, and we're not concerned about any of these questions. We won't answer it, but I will say that you can keep trying. Definitely keep trying. In here, Elliot Morgan has been working really, really hard on a funny sketch. So let's see how his progress is coming along. Elliot, you writing in here?
Hello. Welcome. Come here. Give me a hug. Come here. Come here. Steven. Steven?
I mean, you've had a rub outside the pants with like a hand or a thigh or a butt or something, right?
You've had a hammer on your wiener, right?
I've had.
You've been dressed in anthropomorphic animal costumes and wanted to freak, right?
Yeah. You've been covered in applesauce and hit by a car, right? I was at New York Comic Con and I bumped into a guy that had a entire chainmail suit from head to toe, made out of the soda can poppers, the thing that
Crazy.
pops the soda
Cool.
can, and he's just like, "This is completely impractical and heavy, and it sucks to walk around in, but I'm proud of it."
Dude,
Hell yeah.
I saw
love
the
that.
same thing, but it was a guy that did it out of the plastic rings for six packs.
Oh,
it was all the plastic
funny.
rings, and there was 17 ducks stuck in it.
Dead ducks or living
Live
living
dead
ducks?
ducks?
Cut up
they
your
dead,
plastic rings, you monsters.
Definitely cut up your plastic rings. What a monstrous thing.
I
to do.
knew that I loved Delman when I saw him cutting up a plastic ring.
Elliot,
I
have you
literally
ever
was like,
cut up a
"That's the man
plastic
he
ring?"
is."
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
I cut up plastic rings pretty regularly.
Good for you.
I tear them apart like the
All
Hulk.
right, humble brag.
Every now and then, I just lace them with bread, though, so it all evens out. I
Good
take a little
for
pieces
you.
of bread and I just wet it, and I wrap the bread around the plastic ring, and then I dip that in butter. And then I
Guys,
throw
thank
it,
you
and
so
throw
much
it into
for
my-
listening to
I
the
throw it
Valley
into the
Cast.
river, and I just watch.
Well, guys, what a wonderful episode.
You're not gonna believe what the ducks do.
Okay, get up.
They get so tangled in that.
Wow.
Ooh, you better say it
There's-
sexier.
You get so tangled. They get so tangled. Their little
Try
beaks.
it again with the sexy.
They get so tangled. in the plastic.
Never been with a woman.
Hey, do you guys validate? You know, that's a drink you don't get from any old regular, but I'm talking about the cows I milk myself.
Get out.
Late night show.
Bye,
talk show.
bye.
Okay, gotta go.
Be careful. Don't make. If you spill that.
I'm so sorry. You want a sip of this?
No, dude.